Welcome back to the BArnzy channel and a real talk review, this time with the virtual Energy Blackout from Storm. This ball is a brand new ball. It's got the Rex Pearl cover on it, 248, 052, 020. This is a monster core Rex cover. It comes with Reactagloss on it. I personally have taken it off. This drilling is a 4-inch by 5.5 by 3 drilling. So this is pretty strong. This one, Jim Callahan laid it out for me on tour to bowl in the 46-foot Petraglia. It's part of the reason why I was the second seat on the show. But let's get right down to it here on the League Shot. Once again, I am at AMF Louisville, but now we have brand new SPL. Yeah.
Wow.
That core is big. Shiny this ball does get long. I felt like it worked a little bit against each other. So instead of putting the polish back on and kind of giving the box finish, I went ahead and decided to throw it how I think it rolls best. So I've thrown it against Eternity Pie. That video is also on the BArnzy channel. Ooh. Huh. As you can see, this core is big. It's strong. It picks up in the middle. It's not afraid of the friction to the right. It makes a really solid move off of it. The little bit stronger drilling allows it to be a touch smoother for me. Like I said, we drilled it for that 46-foot pattern, but the flip side of it, it's looked awfully good on the house patterns. And then I moved deeper. Can't leave a good thing alone. So, oh, boo, yeah. Need an interchangeable sole on my right foot. All right. Well, it doesn't lack any responsiveness, even with a little bit of surface on it. So, since we're here, I guess we're just going to turn this into a... Well, getting all the best shots right now. Well, as you can see, this ball is pretty responsive. Once it sees the dry, it's not afraid to go. And there is plenty of back end to go around. So, maybe for me today, a little too responsive for the fresh house shot. Might need to wait for it just a little bit longer for it to develop. But if you were looking for an angular ball to fit in the medium bottom, you know, that medium angular type ball in your bag, this one might be it. Certainly more angular than some of the balls that I throw a lot of. I like Zen Gold, I like Phase 2s, I like Realities, Gems. The Eternity Pie is making my bag already. This ball is a complement to those for sure. I've liked X2 in the past. There's a chance that this one with the polish and a little weaker drill could fit right in that slot. Whoa. That's a lot of angle for an old guy. So let's throw it a couple other ways and let's see what it looks like. I know some of you guys watch it because I throw it like, you know, I throw it straight like, you know, some of the other guys do. So, but we'll throw it even straighter than that. I'll move about 10 right here. Okay. Maybe I need to move 11. That probably puts my rev rate down around, what'd you say, 250 or so. Speed around 17.5, 18 off my hand. So I'll move a little bit closer to it. Add a little rotation. Telling you, this ball makes some cool moves in the back of the lane. So it is not far off from being the right thing. Say for me, my normal drilling on one of these is between 5 and 5.5 and up. This being a little over 4 at about 4 1/4 is a little strong, so I went ahead and put surface on it so that it matched up a little bit with the drilling. I do think I'm going to drill another one of these. That doesn't suck. That's a cool shape to have in the bag for sure. So even with surface on it, this is that's got 2000 on it now, but fresh 2000. And it's still pretty clean. And it's got a little get you some on the back. Add some rotation. Ugh. And that's where you see the cover being pretty responsive, getting the oil. Didn't quite get it all the way to the dry. Probably wouldn't play that deep now. This is going to be a ball you're going to use probably when they're medium to dry. And not so much really on the fresh. So again, we got 250 or 249, 052, 020. This is a big core. It's got the Rex cover on it, which has been really good on the dark code, the night road. It's been on a few balls that we really liked. This one's from Storm. This one's been out already, so you can get this. Now let's go and see what it looks like against some of the other balls on the market right now. All right, the first ball I'm going to throw up against the Blackout is the Absolute. It's also pearl. It's got a taller pin, so it's a little bit weaker, but this will give you some idea of what the other competition looks like in the market. Staying in the same place. Not as strong as the Blackout. So, and that's going to be the difference between R2S and Rex. Absolute's also a big cover, but not quite as much as that. So the next one's going to be the X2. Now, I use this as my dry angular ball. Again, a tall 5.5 inch pin, big core. Core numbers are going to be fairly similar. We'll stay in the same place, even though this cover is going to be cleaner, in my opinion. I caught all of that one, so it's closer. Probably 2 feet, I would say 3 feet longer than the Blackout. The Blackout's a little stronger in the mid lane. How much of that's drilling or not? But one of the things that's coming obvious is that this ball could be a replacement. The X2 is almost 3 years old now, 2.5 years old. With polish and the same drilling, might be your replacement there as a dry, kind of a dry, medium to dry angular ball, monster core. So we'll throw this one more time so you can see it. Quite a bit stronger in the mid lane though. So X2 is going to be longer. Blackout's going to be a little sooner. They're both really responsive though. I think they really have a chance to make the bag. I'm going to have to decide whether to take this one to the PBA League or not. The last one's been a fan favorite here in a really early winner, the Zen Gold label. I'll go ahead and throw that and we'll see what this one looks like. Again, we'll throw it from the same spot. Kind of a symmetrical version of that same type of deal though. Those two balls are probably closer, even though the Blackout is a much stronger core. So in general, I would say that the cover is probably a little cleaner, a little flippier. The Zen Gold, the symmetrical version of that, 1-2 punch off each other. I think these balls can all work together fairly easily. So again, Storm Virtual Energy Blackout. This one's out in the market today. If you're looking for a ball that gets down the lane and makes the corner, this one could be the one for you. Join us for more Real Talk reviews on the BArnzy channel, and we'll see you next time.